Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little different. I am dedicating today's video to Mental Health Awareness Month, which is October here in Canada. And it's kind of ironic because this morning I woke up and I filmed a video for you guys and I ended up deleting it because I just wasn't feeling very energetic. I wasn't feeling very passionate. I was feeling very drab for seemingly no reason. And all of us struggle from time to time. We have good days and bad days, and some of us struggle more than others. And I think it's really important to acknowledge that. And I wanted to come out here today, even though I'm not having the best of days, because I want to be a voice of normalcy and advocacy for you guys. And I also wanted to share with you that perfumery, the fragrance community in general, has been such a nice distraction from just the craziness of the world ever since all of the COVID started and just everything going on in the last 6 to 8 months. It's been a very intense time for all of us, some of us more than others. It's a time of fear and uncertainty and also boredom and complacency. Literally, Perfumes has been a lifesaver for me. I just enjoy it so much, and I thought that is exactly the whole point. And how would it help if I just sat here and moped around for the day? So I decided I was going to make a video for you guys, even though today isn't my best of days. And yeah, so if you guys can relate and you find a lot of joy and serenity and happiness in perfumes, I would like you to tell me down below. So let's have some good conversation today in the comments. Please share your feelings with me. And yeah, today's video is going to be about the longest lasting perfumes in my collection. So if you're interested in hearing this, then stay tuned. It was a requested video. So I have drank some coffee and I've mustered up some energy, and we are going to tackle the low energy day together. So grab yourselves a cup of coffee and let's get started. Okay guys, so I have my first fragrance here, but before I begin, I just want to say, if you hear any low rhythmic drones in the background, please excuse it, because my maintenance man has been outside for 2 days nonstop, and he's doing some very loud thing, and I don't know what it is, but he won't stop. So maybe that's part of why I'm having like a mental health day. But anyways, let's begin. My first long-lasting fragrance is Vie Est Belle Eclat, and this is one I don't talk about very often. It is one of my favorites actually. It's a very sweet, easy to wear go-to fragrance, and it does smell a little bit like the original Vie Est Belle, but I would say that this one is sweeter and less heavy on the patchouli. In fact, I don't even know if there is patchouli in here. But this is a really beautiful, very sweet, very sexy. Oh my gosh, can you hear my maintenance man? I'm honestly, mental health day. This is a really beautiful, sweet fragrance. If you haven't smelled Vie Est Belle Eclat, definitely go out and give it a sniff. It is a little bit similar to the original, and a lot of people are kind of over the original. They're like sick of it, which I understand. But I really like this one. I still wear this one, and this one lasts a very, very long time. Probably 2 or 3 days later, you can still smell it on whatever garment you sprayed it on. And when you layer this over top of other fragrances, like Mon Guerlain, for example, it is heaven. It is so good. It just adds like this really sophisticated, gorgeous sweetness to whatever I spray this with. So really highly recommend Vie Est Belle Eclat if you haven't checked it out. My next longest lasting fragrance, and the order we're going in is least to most long lasting. And this one is Love by Kilian. This one is fairly new to my collection. This is a caramel and vanilla scent, and it is a little bit white florally, but you don't really get a whole lot of florals in it. It's just a very sweet, sexy, gourmand, like over-the-top sweet scent. One of the things I really love about this fragrance is the bottle, and this one actually creates a very nice scent bubble, and it lasts for a really long time too. And this one is also a very sexy fragrance. You could wear this definitely for a date. It would be really good to wear out in a crowd when you want to stand out. It's such a pretty scent. It's one of my favorite sexy, it's one of my favorite gourmand fragrances, really. My next longest lasting is Marc Jacobs Decadence. So this one is kind of a monster, as many of you know if you've smelt it. This one is very, very strong and lasts for a really, really long time, both on skin and on clothing. And it's one of the reasons I love this fragrance, because not only is it intoxicating and sort of addictive, it hangs around forever and ever and ever and ever. Have you guys seen that new art list ad, by the way. It annoys me because they play it in every single video, but that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, this is a monster. I just love it. I'm addicted to this, you guys. I love smelling this. It doesn't look like I've worn it a lot, but I just love coming up to it and smelling the bottle. Oh, it's so nice, and it's so unique. Like, among the designer scents anyway, this one is very, very unique. It's like a green, plum, and vetiver scent. My next longest lasting one is actually a floral beachy scent, and this is Erin Hibiscus Palm. So this one has coconut in it, it has palm leaf, it has hibiscus, and it has a few other tropical floral notes. And surprisingly, for being a light, beachy, tropical floral scent, this lasts for so long, you guys. This one beats out Bronze Goddess, Terracotta, Sol de Janeiro. It beats out like all of my beachy fragrances. This one lasts longer, the longest. And I guess you would expect that from Erin because it's a pretty good company and it's a little bit more expensive and just super good quality. I also really like the bottle design of the Erin Hibiscus Palm. This is one of my favorite all-time tropical scents. It smells very luxurious, very sophisticated, very ritzy, but also very pretty and very tropical and coconutty. The next powerhouse is Kenzo World Power. This one is a salt, tonka bean, and cypress fragrance. I have shared this with you guys so many times because I'm obsessed with it and I love it. And this is a little bit of a unisex leaning fragrance. It has a very strong, like, kind of a sweet, almost a vanillic, kind of a tonka bean kind of a vibe. And then it's got that cypress, which makes it smell a little bit masculine. And then it also has that salt. So to me, I always say this smells like a sexy man at the beach. Oh, this is so good, you guys. This is so good. If you haven't tried Kenzo World Power, you need to get your nose on it. I don't know if you should blind buy it. I blind purchased it and it turned out to be an incredible purchase. I love this. You can see I've already worn quite a good amount of it. This also lasts for a very long time. So yeah, this is a great one. And I love smelling this thing. I could smell it all day. Next we have an evening scent, and this is Tom Ford Noir Parfum. Out of all of the kind of sexy, seductive, nighttime, date night scents that I have, this one is the one that I think outperforms the majority. There might be some that come pretty close. Dior Addict is pretty good. L'Interdit Intense from Givenchy is pretty good, but this one easily outperforms pretty much all of my nighttime fragrances. For some reason, this one just seems to stay on my skin. I don't know what it is about it, but anyway, it's beautiful, it's sexy, it's gourmand, it's unique. It also has kulfi or kulfi, which is like a dessert, and it's just a really sexy gourmand fragrance. So I definitely recommend Tom Ford Noir Parfum if you're looking for something long-lasting for the nighttime. My next longest lasting fragrance is Michael Kors Midnight Shimmer. I've talked about this one a lot too. A lot of you guys know that I recently just got Kayali Vanilla 28 and I compared it to this one. I said that they smelled very similar. The difference is that this one is more woody, whereas the Kayali Vanilla is more brown sugar. So, but this is a beautiful amber wood vanilla fragrance. I also, you guys, get a ton of compliments on this. Literally every time I wear this, I get a compliment. This also lasts for a really, really long time. I can spray this in my bedroom like in the afternoon, and later that night when I go to bed, I walk in and my room still smells like this fragrance. And this actually stays on the skin for a really long time as well. I have gotten 10, 11, 12 hours out of this fragrance. I think this one is kind of an underappreciated hidden gem because some people talk about it, but I don't think it's a really popular one. It's beautiful. It's really, really nice. I highly recommend checking out Midnight Shimmer if you like those kind of cozy vanilla amberwood type of scents. My next longest lasting is Valentina Poudree, and we only have 3 left, so this is your 3rd longest lasting. This perfume outlasts all of the ones that are on that tray. This is a beautiful, sweet, feminine powder scent. A lot of people ask me if this is similar to Narciso Poudree. No, it really isn't. This one, it's quite a lot different. Narciso Poudree is like cedar, musk, and a little bit of like a vanillic kind of accord. It's a very soft, powdery, musky scent. This one, I would say, is more sweet, more floral, and then powdery. It's very feminine, it's very pretty, very girly, it's just a really beautiful powder scent, and this one lasts forever and ever and ever again. Like I can spray this on a pajama top, and I usually only wear my pajama shirts for like a couple of hours in the evening, but I will wear that same shirt and the next night I can still smell it, and the next day I can still smell it, and it's strong. So this one doesn't leave. This one just doesn't leave. And it's just a really beautiful fragrance. I think this one is discontinued, which is a shame because I love it. This is one of my favorite Valentino fragrances. Huge fan of Valentino. But if you think about something like Voce Viva, which is like a new Valentino, this one outperforms Voce Viva by about 5 or 6 times over. Super, super strong, long lasting, absolutely gorgeous, and unique as well, because I don't think a lot of people wear this one. So if you can get your hands on a Valentina Poudree, I definitely recommend it. My second longest lasting perfume in my entire collection goes to Mancera Rose's Vanille. Now, a lot of Mancera fragrances are like beast mode when it comes to performance. Every single Mancera I've ever smelled was really powerful. I think they're just really good quality fragrances. So this is a very syrupy, sweet rose fragrance. Burnt sugar or like liquid sugar drizzled over top of roses. It is incredibly sweet. I think there's some woody notes in here as well. A lot of people compare this one to Montal Intense Cafe. I can say that that's pretty similar. I have had Intense Cafe in a travel size, and yeah, they're pretty similar, but I prefer the Rose's Vanille, that being said. So this is my preference, and this is a really big bottle, obviously. I haven't worn it yet because it's very dense, it's very intense and intoxicating and extremely long lasting, and I just haven't felt the right occasion. I'm waiting for like a cold day when there's a lot of like leaves on the ground and I'm putting on my boots, like my knee-high boots and my winter jacket. I'm just kind of waiting for like the right occasion to wear this one. It also has a screw-off lid, which is pretty awesome. I appreciate a good quality cap, which this is. And yeah, this is one of the most intoxicating, gorgeous fragrances I've ever smelled in my life. Oh my gosh, it's so good, you guys. Oh my god, it's so good. Like this just blows my mind every time I smell it. It's one of those really good fragrances that when you smell it, your eyes roll back in your head. It's so good. I definitely recommend checking this one out, and this is incredibly long lasting. I have sprayed this on a little piece of paper in my room and I've left it there for a week, and when you walk into the room 5-6 days later, your room still smells like Rose's Vanille because it just doesn't leave, and it will last on your skin, it will last a hot tub, it will last a shower. Like this stuff is a monster. So, and the longest lasting perfume in my entire collection goes to none other than Baccarat Rouge 540 Eau de Parfum. So this one again is a newer one to my collection. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know that it took a really long time for this fragrance to grow on me. So Baccarat Rouge is a sweet, luminous, resinous, amazing fragrance. There's nothing quite like it. I love this fragrance, you guys. It took a really long time for me to warm up to it, and now that I've warmed up to it, I can't get enough. I'm one of those people that finally got on the train, and it's just, yeah, I just love this fragrance so much. And this is easily the longest lasting perfume in my entire collection. This thing just lasts forever, and it's one that sometimes I become a little anosmic to it. In fact, quite often I become anosmic. I spray it and I can't really, after about half an hour, 45 minutes, I can't really tell that I'm wearing it anymore, but everybody else can still smell it. And this one is kind of interesting because it's not like a crazy beast mode fragrance the way Mancera Rose's Vanille is, where this one like fills a room and is very present and like bold. This one also does that, but in a much more gentle way. I don't know how you describe it. If you guys know, you know what I'm talking about. And this one, you guys, this one honestly it just smells incredible. It makes me happy. There's nothing quite like it. It's just a really beautiful fragrance. And yeah, this one is definitely the longest lasting fragrance I have in my entire collection. So the rumors are true. Everything they say about it is true. So you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed hearing my choices. Please let me know down in the comments what some of your favorite longest lasting fragrances are in your collection. Head on over and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, where you're going to see a lot of other things that I don't share on my channel here, such as outfits of the day and scents of the day, home decor, and other little goodies. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to support one another, especially during this Mental Health Awareness Month, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye for now.